The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard. Line. At their own 24-yard line.
Gun. Two times. You got three down.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 22-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, here's Newton. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Give him 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22. On first down, this is McCaffrey. Accelerating, and off he goes. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, 56 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Check right, check right. Motion, motion. Attack, attack. Scene 6. Attack.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 30 yards there, and of course the first down as well.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that has to be pinpoint here.
As I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Keep it up, keep it up. Kill, kill, kill. 15. Kill, kill, kill. Turn it.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Forced out to his left. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Trey Boston. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Here's Newton. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. 11 yards and a Panther first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready. 180. Stick it to Mike. Hey, defense. Hey, defense. Let's go.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Ready. 780. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. You ain't doing nothing. 20. You ain't doing nothing today.
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. They will go for it. Now Newton. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a first down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say you punt the football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them. And really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first-half chance. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. An excellent run of 22 yards on the keeper and also a first down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. Out of the gun, Newton. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. From the 50, Newton. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
Throwaway and incomplete. Sets up 4th down.
Well, let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. That's right.
Here we go on 4th. Newton. And it is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Hey, red way, red way. Check line 54, line 54. Let's go, defense. Our time. Topper. Topper. Check, check.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Tackle made by K'Wan Short.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
From the 35 on second down, Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down.
All day, every day. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. Yellow, yellow. Check 13.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. That one good for 24 yards.
his position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. On first down, Mahomes. It's Williams on the catch. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On second down now, it's Williams, and he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half. Able to punch it in on third down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a fourth down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up, never even got to it.
Extra point right down the middle, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Throwing is Newton, and that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Ready? Ready? Mark 56. 8. Hey, check 24. Check 24. Hey, switch gears. Any weapon.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. On 4th down, Newton. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Yellow.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. No. Guaranteed the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game will just start all over.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And some room to roam now. And how about that return as he's all the way inside the 20-yard line.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
Yellow, there's a line. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Stop made there by Gerald McCoy. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker. Sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game. Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And an alley to run. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown of the night, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point try good by Gano, and we are tied at 14. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first two drives of the third quarter, one for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
And this is caught by Watkins. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. We got to get the ball, D. Charlie. Let's go. Easy, easy, easy.
Mahomes now to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
Bang, 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 bang. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Attack, attack. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Hey, yo, go gun, go gun, go gun. Here we go, here we go. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Echo. Hey, 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 hey.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards that time.
And the first down, Chiefs.
Yellow, yellow. 15. 54. Hey, let's get this. Watch the safety creep.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
At the 46-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
6 man. Check curls, check curls, check curls. 20, attack. Check 25.
Mahomes going to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, but now it's 3rd down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Flushed out right. And an alley to run. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Mahomes throwing on 4th. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he's not even going to come close. A big loss in the wrong direction on 4th down. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Panthers will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
That's right, baby.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. McCaffrey with a first down and more. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A 21-yard touchdown run. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Gano the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Mahomes now on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. That one good for 12 yards and a Kansas City first. Mahomes now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
54, right there. 54, Mike. All day. 57. Mike 7, let's go. Got one.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's got it to Williams. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That one good for 12 yards and a Kansas City first. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, 57. Exit. Hey, it's our house. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end.
43.
Now a play fake here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They can't stop Bruce Irvin there as he slips in for the sack. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
That's how we do it.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Mike 54. You must be getting tired of seeing me. Check, go get him. Hey, 43. Hey, let's go.
After the sack on first down, Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
But it brings up 3rd down.
Yellow. I go Louis. 15. Check.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
First down, Kansas City. Get that ball. Hey, 57. Check.
Mahomes to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Bruce Irvin in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They'll look to throw. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
A very important extra point there, up and good. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. They get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. And he's got room. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Give him 30 yards there.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain or a big loss, but with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Newton. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. He gives it up. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with 6 seconds remaining. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute. Extra point try good by Gano. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. They have time here, partner, for just one final heave.
And I have to look at it from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense. The Hail Mary, try and get guys down there and throw it in the end zone, tip it around and catch it. You've got to have guys back there to defend that, but also you can't allow the quarterback as much time as he wants.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view, hotel got a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby, I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks, I got some trusted shoes. 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked, it's nothing new. Death comes in threes, wins come in twos, cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job, pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and hood on, pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one, they wanna keep me, oh that's a good one. Pockets are dense, I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Tennessee Titans. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead.
We play to win. Let's go.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
You ready? Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. Check any weapon. Hit it.
This a quick pass to Davis. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Here we go. 10-2 stop. Bravo. I'm going back to you. I'm going defense.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. And that's complete to Lewis. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Completes it to Davis. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First down, Titans, gain of 12. On first down, Tannehill. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. Tannehill, how about the start throwing the football? And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Joseph now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 26.
43, 15. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55. Let's go, D. Hey, Ripley.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. The first carry now, this is Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes on third. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Now Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Going deep here for... This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 63 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On second down, it's Henry, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Got it. 22-jet bomber. 22-jet bomber. Hey, Alpha. We got 3. Let's go.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to fourth down. Tannehill now to throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Two first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Flush to his right. And his throw is incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down. Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it. And in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves them with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. From the gun on third down, Tannehill. And caught by Henry. 8 yards there and a first down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Tackle made there by Frank Clark. To throw on 2nd and 6. Tannehill. And this one caught by Delaney Walker. The 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. A first down carry for Henry. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 11 more on that one and another first down. They'll try and run for it with Henry. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Second down and goal. Tannehill, and he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A 5-yard touchdown, and the Titans have taken the lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On second down, Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. From the gun on third down, Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Attack!
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Shift. Mike.
On first down, Mahomes. Dancing to his left. He'll run it. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here we go. Check. Go. Check out.
Williams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
You're not ready. Check 37.
On second down now, it's Williams. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
Not today. 55 mark, guys. 55. Hey, me and you. 57. I'm coming after you. Check.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Damian Williams. as the first half is winding down, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point splits the uprights, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. They'll have a first down past the 40. Cuts back right. And he cuts it out to the sideline. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Mahomes now on first down. Completes it to Hardman. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10, and he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far.
Attack!
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Mike 5-5. Mike 55.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. It's picked up by the Titans. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And at this stage in the game, sure, you wanted the touchdown. You're already in the red zone, but boy, you squandered a chance to at least get the field goal there. So no points out of this, and we stay tied.
Very disappointed team. No one more disappointed than the kicker, who thought he had a chance to be the hero of the day. All they had to do is trot him out on the field. They didn't even give him the opportunity.
Following the fumble recovery, Tannehill complete. This is Lewis. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. That one goes for 24 yards. Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now it's Tannehill.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 3rd down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
Check. Leo.
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. He gives it to Humphries. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Switch.
They'll run it again with Henry. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. And it's complete. Henry. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Now Lewis here on 1st down. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We're back now in KC. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Mike, check. 59. 61, matchbox, lights. Hey, Charlie. 59, Mike. Go.
Now Tannehill on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Hey, shoot. Ready?
Here we go on 4th. Tannehill. Open man is Davis. He's got it for the Tennessee touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the lead is now 21-14. Joseph now to kick this one away. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and
the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Daquan Jones fighting his way home to get the sack. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 3rd down.
Yellow. Argo on, 80. 55, come on. Blue down. I got motion. Color. Alpha. Mike, 55.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And a big return will get him all.